What's up, guys? It's Kiwi here, and I got a new video for you. You're going to be watching me use the AN-94, which is kind of rare. I know I used it in my last video, but I'm a submachine gun guy, so this is a good gameplay to watch. I'm also playing multi-team hardpoint with Icon Nation, and I hunt alpacas, I believe is his gamer tag. It's a buddy that, he's more Shane and Danny's friend, Icon Nation, and One Man Army's friend, but I also went to the same high school as him. The reason this is a good gameplay to watch is when I play objective game types normally, it's with a full team of 6, so I don't have to try super hard at the objective. I do try, but in multi-team I have to try really hard because it's only 3 of us and we're going against 6 people still. So yeah, watch this gameplay. I get 40 plus kills and I believe 6 captures and double-digit defends too, so it's a fast-moving. I don't camp very much. It's a fast-moving gameplay, and I'm pretty much constantly moving. So if you don't want to watch the gameplay, it's fine. There's no tips. There's no tricks in it. This is more about my commentary that I'm going to be talking about. But you're more than welcome to watch it. Obviously, that's why I put it in front of your faces. So what I want to talk about is something I learned in sociology and anthropology class a little bit over a year ago, probably 2-3 semesters ago, and that's just you're a product of your upbringing. You're a product of what you come, your culture, whatever you want to call it, what you're surrounded by. And the reason I'm even thinking about this is my brother and sister aren't biological, they aren't adopted, we have custody of them, they were friends of the family for a very long time, some unfortunate things happened, and they now live with me and my mom. So my sister is 14 and my brother is 17. And the reason I'm talking about bringing up your product of your upbringing is my sister has been with us probably 90% of her life, from infancy on to now. And my brother probably about 65-70%. And that's a significant amount less and a significant difference in how they act now. So the things I've noticed, and I look back at how I was raised, how I acted when I was little, the respect I had for people, and I don't think this is all on them. I think it's a generational thing, which is, it's kind of daunting. It's not good at all. The lack of respect that the kids that are in high school and junior high right now, that have the lack of respect for adults they have, is ridiculous. And I don't know if it was just my generation or what. I got the belt 3 times throughout my whole childhood, and I've only been in trouble with the law once, and that's when I was 16, and it was just wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, it was my fault. I was at a party. That's what happened. I got busted for underage consumption. The ruling didn't stand. There's nothing on my record, but that's what happened. I messed up. That's the only time I've ever messed up growing up. So back to what I was saying, it's being a product of what you come from. I didn't get in trouble a lot. My mom didn't have to punish me a lot because I think me and my mom have a similar trait in that we don't like to disappoint people. We put others' feelings and needs in front of ours, and I've always done that. So I never wanted to disappoint my mom because it's always been me and her. Her and my dad split when I was 10 months old, I believe. My dad was still a part of my life till I was about 16, and then that's a whole different topic I don't want to talk about. But because I didn't want to disappoint my mom, I was always very well behaved, and my aunt and uncle were a crucial part in my upbringing too, and they were very strict compared to my mom's level. So I learned a lot of respect and how to respect my elders from them and my grandparents. But my brother and sister come from my brother in particular. My sister, like I said, has been with us for the majority of the time. I think she's just acting out because she's a teenage girl. But my brother because of his upbringing and the way he was raised, he acts a certain way, and it's a negative way, but he's learning that he's learning how to act better. He's 17, like I said. I mean, he knows what's right and wrong. But when he was growing up, it seemed like he didn't. There was just like things he would do. My mom would ask my advice, what to punish him for, or whatever, and I was just dumbfounded at the stuff he was doing. And I think it's a product of what you come from. He came from a home where there was a year in school he missed 36 days of school, and his father let him sit at home and play Call of Duty. And I'm not trying to bash the way his father raised him, because I'm not a parent. I don't know how hard it is, and I know he loves his father a lot, so I know he's going to hear this commentary probably, so I don't want to bash him. And basically it's crazy how big of a parent's reactions to what you do, what you say, is an influence on you as a person as you grow up. Like I said, I was only punished 3 times growing up, so I already have an outlook that when I have children, I don't want to be a harsh parent. I believe in a firm hand, and that your kids should know what's right and wrong. If they've messed up, they should know it. They shouldn't get beaten to shit, but a belt isn't a bad thing, you know? So, to focus more specifically, just the lack of respect that the youth has right now, and I feel like a super old man for saying this, but the lack of respect the youth have right now for our elders, and even kids my age. I'm only 22. Right now, I'm not sure how I'm alive. I'm watching the gameplay, and this is ridiculous. So, to get back to the topic, I'm only 22, and I already noticed the lack of respect for everyone. When my sister talks to my mother and my mom's boyfriend, I'm just like, why? You should get slapped for that. I didn't get slapped when I was a kid, but you deserve it for what you just said. And I don't understand. I'm 22 years old, and I can say I'm a grown-up now. I believe I can say what needs to be said, what is on my mind, to my parents if I want to. I'm not going to disrespect them, but if I don't agree, I'm going to say I don't agree. But if you're like under 18, you don't have the right to do that. You need to sit down and shut up, listen to your parents. And I think this is speaking louder to me because my brother and sister did come from a different background than me. And it's just, to put a long story short, I'm just shocked at what I hear out of kids' mouth these days, and it sounds ridiculous. I feel so old for saying this, but like, I'll go to a high school football game, and I will hear kids just screaming words that I would have gotten the belt 50 times for, and they're just screaming it out in the open. And beyond that, just the kids think they're so mature right now, and I'm sure I thought I did at some point too, but it is just ridiculous what kids think they can get away with. And I guess it's just me getting older, but it's also the stuff that I studied, and what you're surrounded with, the level of respect that you're supposed to show, the level of punishment that your parents give, the amount of punishment you take, all that plays into who you're going to be when you grow up. So this really isn't... It was just me rambling, pretty much, and maybe get you guys thinking about, those of you who are older, maybe thinking about kids, already got kids, just take a minute to think about the way you act is going to be a reflection on your kids. Your kids are a reflection of you. That's pretty much what I'm saying. And I think that speaks really loud right now because I'm getting to a more mature age. And like I said, my mom's asked me how to punish the kids, and I don't know, man. Because just the way they were raised was so much different than me that they feel that the expectations aren't the same as they were for me. and it's just kind of eye-opening. It gives you something to think about, and I like having kind of a deeper stuff to think about sometimes. So that's really it, guys. You just listen to me ramble for 10 minutes if you're still here. You can go ahead and click the subscribe button in just a second. It'll be up on the screen. And thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good day.